What's going on, everybody? This is Adonis. Peace and blessings. Check it out. Just called to tune in with you guys and see how everything's going. Just want to say hello. That's all. I can see a lot. Okay, I'm just setting up everything. The new studio. Oh, that's loud. Let's cut this down. What up? How y'all doing? Peace and blessings. Y'all already know. Listen, there's some new things. We already into 2023 for me. I want to thank you guys that's logging in. Make sure your notifications is on. We're not giving up, but there is some things we need to give up. All right. Peace and blessings. Man of valor. What's up, Johnny? Peace and blessings. We're not giving up, but there is some things we need to give up. I need y'all to write that down on a piece of paper and make sure some people in your life need to understand this part. 2023, it will be personal for you as well as myself. I want to say that one more time. 2023, you might as well say it's on me. I can't really explain how everything is about to line up and make sense, but I want to tell you that every relationship that you think you have will come down and it will has to be reevaluated. In the evaluation process, it will seem like you giving up. You're not giving up, but there is some things you need to give up. And one of those things is the old way. How you started will not be how you will end. You have to go higher. That means some more discipline will come into play, some more intelligence gonna be needed, some more maturity, right? You have to understand, some of you, what you looking for, you want it out of somebody else, it's not gonna come out of somebody else. It has to come through you for someone else. And when you give it to them, that will be the gasoline that will make you do what you need to do. You need some assistance, okay? Now I got the YouTube running as well. So I'm opening up the lives right now. I'm just doing a test run. I'm here at the office, you guys. I'm making adjustments. I am and will be the best life coach this world has ever seen. I believe can't no one match me in a debative argument about reconstructing the mind, reconstructing your life. You will have to bring all the facts to the table, not just education. I need some experience. I don't want to hear who you worked on. Tell me how you worked on yourself. This is an inside job for everybody that picked up the I Am My Life Coach concept. Peace and blessings, you guys. I got to kind of respect the neighbors. I really don't know who's in this building. I just ran up in here. I wanted to open up the lines and be like, y'all, look. Last broadcast I did, it was in the car driving, right? I remember whenever I'm in the car driving, that means we're going somewhere. I started out my broadcasts that I used to do in the car. And so to see that I was back in the car, it was amazing, right? And now we in the office and I'm back at a desk. My internet works great. I'm just patching in, giving you guys me, right? I don't even know if that's YouTube. But let's just do this. Let's cut across the field and let's do this. Let's do this. All right. So, as I stated to you guys, I'm already in my 2023. So some of you, I have went ahead of you, right? You know how they say the Lord goes ahead of you, right? Remember he said he goes ahead of you to make a way for you. Me, myself, I went ahead to clear the way. We already at 2023, right? But this is not the time to give up. This is the time to find what you need to give up. Some of the things that you have will not work moving forward. It's almost like it's out of gas. Let it go. Release it so you can get your new weapons, right? You can get your new weapons, your new identity. You have to let go of the old to pick up the new. Yeah. Hold on a second. I'll be having to look around, see who's up in here. Because I'm going to have to come and walk this building. I'm going to have to get some of my praying people up in here because I don't know who's running this building right now. You know? I don't even know how it sounds. Can you guys hear me okay? It's so quiet up in here. It's a new space. Can't be yelling up in here. Put me up out of here. Been learning so much. All right. So I know I'm supposed to motivate you guys, but I think today I'm just going to say thank you. Thanks to everybody. Sister Sonia for just staying so dedicated. For all of you guys that joined in and listened to Sister Sonia, you know, she is truly a blessing. And we all can learn a lot from that lady. She has taught me that it is possible to have someone to genuinely love you, right? And man, to genuinely love you. Well, I joined in on one of her broadcasts, and this lady said, and she was a couple of years younger. We and her be married. I'm like, what? Excuse? Okay, well, hey, what's up, LaDonna? LaDonna, me and LaDonna went to school together. Old Keith. That was my old little crush back in the day. Crush crew. Me and LaDonna Scott. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for taking the time out, man. Just want to give you guys a couple of little footnotes, something you can put in your notes, right? I'm gonna start doing these little pop ins and outs. You gotta create folders and notes. You gotta be good note takers, right, of your life. You have to be consistent. Me, I'm a brain coach, right? Somebody I know, they always talking about hacking their mind, right? Hacking their mind. You wouldn't have to hack your mind if you programmed your mind, right? But me personally, whatever it takes to become a better person doesn't matter to me. But what I want to give you is one thing, something solid. There's 5 pillars that's coming out of my new books, right? There's 5 pillars that you have to make sure you master. This will be the groundwork that I do throughout 23, possibly 24. The book should come out somewhere around 23. I might drop it around my son's birthday or whatever. I'm excited about that process. But I want to show you something that I will be spending a lot of time on. I will be spending a lot of time and energy on leadership. Leadership is so important to me because a lot of you look to somebody else to lead you. And that's what's killing you. That's what's starving you. You want someone else to provide your direction in your life. And then you want to get around people that you are with in the same community. And you want to go word for word with these people. And that's confusion, right? This is your environment right here. Won't you grow inside of this? Right? A lot of us, we want to plant here, but we want to be over there, right? And when you go over there, you can't receive anything because whoever was over there, they are the ones who benefit from the garden. You can't plant yourself into something that's already growing. That's very important for some of you, the Invisible Crown Army. This is the garden right here. Woe to the ones that gave up over here. Woe to the ones that decide to do something different. It doesn't matter because I'm still growing. And I pray that anybody that left this beat is still growing too. Now we done came into the financial sector right now. Right? Y'all see this green I got on? Because the money is on its way. The money is already being printed. We just got to go get it. Okay. And I'm going to spend so much time making sure that we gather, get what we need, put our best foot forward, watch what comes out of our mouths, and build. Build a better self, right? Self image is important. So, the first pillar that I want to say is ownership. We have to own everything. You have to get your mind in order, your ears in order, your eyes in order, your nose in order, your mouth in order, and your whole body. You have to have it in order, right? Remember, refocus. You wouldn't need to refocus if you was focused. Many of us, we lose focus because we start watching, participating in things that does not involve you. This is how you lose focus. For others, you have to recenter. But if you stayed centered, you wouldn't need it to be recentered. For some of us, you have to recenter yourself. Ownership. Ownership starts with looking at yourself as a business. I challenge you as I challenge myself to convert yourself into a business. Make yourself work for you. Make yourself work for you, right? Self manifestation, self awareness, all these things come out of ownership. I run myself as a business. This has been for 9 years now. So I am 9 years old. So when they ask you, how long you been saved, right? I've been saved for 9 years. I'm 9 years old. And what that means is I'm still a baby in Christ. I'm 9 years old. Some of you ain't even birthed yourself yet. Others, you probably 2 months, maybe a year. Just because you joined the church didn't make you saved, okay? What makes you saved is when Jesus actually shows up in your life and you realize your thinking has definitely changed and it's time to do bigger, better, and greater things. When you start making it about yourself, then you will know Jesus is in play. But if you still going around here trying to please everybody, got a problem with everybody, if you still want to tell people what their problem is, that is not Jesus Christ. That is you. And you still waiting on Jesus Christ to show up in your life. The first level is called ownership. The second level, I came onto this broadcast before and I told you that relationship will be very important. For many of you, your mind thinks that relationship is dating, going out, gummy bears and popcorn, getting to know somebody. That is the old way of thinking. That is not what relationship is. Relationship is when you are equally yoked. Equally yoked means give and take. How we not forgot about Christ? Christ said, yoke yourself with higher understanding. Whoever have higher understanding, yoke yourself with them so you can go higher. It did not say yoke yourself with a fool and now y'all arguing every day because they have a problem with the way you run what you run. You see, everybody can't themselves with you because if they try to yoke themselves with you, the question is, why didn't you yoke yourself with them? See, people tries to yoke themselves with me all the time, but unfortunately, it backfires. It does not work for them because I'm operating on a higher frequency. I'm operating on a higher frequency, and my frequency draws what I need. Their frequency draws what they need. So many people need me, but I don't need them. Come on, y'all, let's reverse this thing now. Many people need your presence. But your present doesn't need them. Your present needs someone else. And what am I saying to you? For many of you, you need relationships that's equally yoking with you that can get your attention because this is what's going to be the breaking for you. This will be a breaking. Remember, a seed has to break in order to birth what's out of it. It has to come out. This is why I tell you, some of you, we wasn't born in this world. We're going to be born, birthed out of this world. Some of you, your situations is what's making the best you that you are today. It's because of what you've been in. But I can assure you, when you come up out this thing, when you start pulling back that hair and that weave, and you start pulling back the scab and the veil, what you gonna find is that you in Christ in you, and now you're gonna desire to create what you want to create. And not what somebody has already pre-created for you. What am I saying? I'm saying a lot of us live in things that we did not create. We accept things that we had nothing to do with. So what am I saying is refocus, readjust, recenter yourself, open up your eyes, do not compromise your state of being. You've been here, many people want to yoke themselves with you, right? But guess what? Don't yoke yourself back with them. Yoke yourself with where you going. Yoke yourself with bigger, better, greater. Yoke yourself with someone that has something to offer you because remember the Lord said you can tell minds by the fruit. What is the fruit? The fruit of the lips. Let's start with that. Conversation. Listen. Be a listener. The scripture says, be quick to listen and slow to speak. Well, we living in a time that everybody is talking. I'm fed up. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of that. Hey, make sure you give them the for real. Oh, okay. Close your mouth. You don't got nothing to say? And get moving because you got to keep moving. Do not be distracted. Relationship is huge. Yoke yourself with Christ. Christ. Yoke yourself, right? With somebody that mirror Christ. If they are a good listener, yoke yourself with them. If they are a good speaker, get in a conversation with them. If they got finances, then it's okay to learn about finances, but do not crave what's in their pocket. Do not sit here and try to manipulate them because what you do is you compromise your position that you have in God. And for many of us, we've been holding our position a long time and I ain't budging, I ain't moving. Somebody want to move me out my seat. It's going to be impossible. Do you hear me? Okay. So first one, ownership. Second one is relationship. Relationship is huge, right? The third peer is communication. Communication is basically more than just talking. Communication is everything you do should be connecting to you and you should be connecting to it. This is about to be your Wi-Fi season. Wi-Fi meaning when you turn on, it picks up all the frequency that you need, and you're going to have all the channels and all the access. You just need to know how to channel your energy. Channel your energy meaning you got to know how to channel it, right? Channel. Learn that word. Put that word in your book and learn how to channel the spirit that coming in you and through you. Remember, everything that goes in your mouth and everything that comes out your mouth, it got something to do with who you are. Okay? I'm going to show you something else. Everything you drink comes out of you. Everything you eat comes out of you. Every atom on your body changes every 7 years, which means the name that you have, which is a label, is just a name. You don't live in a permanent state. You live in a dynamic state. That means every day you are someone different. Let me say this again. There's two words. One, it'll be in my new book. One is called static and one is called dynamic. Static meaning you have a static address. So for some of you, your name is like a static address, your last name. That's a static address. Some of you, your mind is in a static form. That means when you go on the internet and you say www.yahoo.com, that is a static IP assigned to that. That number do not change. It's the same address all the time. Like your phone number. If somebody dial your phone number, your phone will ring. That is a static address. But what I'm saying to you is dynamic is every time you connect, it gets a new number. Every time you go on the internet, you're giving a new IP address. That's who we are as people. We are not static. We are actually created to be dynamic, just like the trees. The trees produces leaves. The leaves fall off, they die, and then new leaves comes back. Some will argue, is this the same leaf? No, this is how it goes. This is how it works. So for many of you, it's just like the Niagara Falls. The Niagara Falls is called Niagara Falls, right? It's a certain location, but the water is in a whirlpool, but it's never the same water. For many of you, you got water going in you and water coming out of you. You got food going in you and food going out of you. Understand what a connection is. Your mind, body, and soul is constantly growing and taking another form, whether that's a fat person, a small person, doesn't matter. You still just a person, but you gotta understand the environment is inside of you. What am I saying? I'm saying, you guys, moving forward, we gotta pay more attention to the environment, the communication. Your body is communicating. Are you listening to them kneecaps? Are you listening? You can't be in high heels at this point. Too many people kind of look cute. Cute is not something that's dynamic. That's something that's static. That is an image in your head, and you gotta lose that image and let's bring on something else. Get back in your truest form, your truest nature. Okay, let's keep it moving right now. Let's go to let me see, ownership. Got ownership. You got relationship. You have communication, transformation. Many of you, I don't know where you're going to be at when your transformation take place in 2023. But wherever you land at, make sure you find me. Okay? Wherever you wake up at and decide now is the time. You done spent 20 years looking for now's the time. For many of you, you can tell yourself now is the time, right now. And it will start for you right now. This is so important. Consistency. We need to be consistency and hitting away at this thing so that you can craft yourself into your next